How will you take it mwanaume wako like your hubby ama your boyfriend alikuwa na kuprovidea, then all of a sudden ame lose job, ameanza sasa kukua anakutegemea wewe?
Sina provide tu.
You sure you can do that?
Yes.
Hawezi anza kumuonyesha matarao?
No.
Now, guys, welcome to another episode of V24 News ndani ya B4M Studios. Nakwambia leo we have mambo imechemka kiasi.
Isi kuchemuka hii.
Kuchemuka hii hata inamwagika, imechemka inamwagika kule, maziwa imechemka inamwagika. So, there is this story of this certain man, is a Kenyan, of course, yeah. Alikuwa na job poa, by the way, alikuwa na provide your family, but shit happened, you know, shit do happen. So akalose your job. Now to make it worse, after ame lose job, bibi yake amemkosea respect. Bibi yake amempata kwa parking lot, wana kiss na mse, anakuliwa na mse mwingine, na wako na watoi.
Sasa watoto wameingililia wapi?
Unajua
baada umetuangalia na kama
watoto wameingililia wapi?
Kwani hafai kufanywa hivi?
Hapana, labda ikuwe ilikuwa the other way around.
Ni mwanaume alikuwa na hivyo. And let me tell you one thing. Huyu mwanaume aliamua
ilikuwa virago
zake kwa ile.
Akasema mimi
hata hakuenda, alirudi tu kwa mamake. It's so bad. Mwanaume akirudi kwa mamake akiwa hiyo age. Yeah? Cause umemnyima peace wewe kama wife.
Lakini kwani yako anakumbuka ile option ya kwenda kutafuta peace elsewhere? Surely.
You see, not everyone. Some men, especially the good men anakuwa good men, because wakati kubekuwa kugumu hata fikiri kuchini sana, they feel so hurt. Nimekuambia first before tuanze hapa that in many cases the good men are the one getting cheated on, are the one getting emotionally abused, not the bad men. And there's no incentive of being a good man in this country, in this planet.
What are the characters?
When you're good, most people will take you for granted. Most women will take you for granted because they think you're too cheap. No. A woman is made to. The only problem with our reality is that generally women are made to have a man with two options. That's why polygamy is natural, monogamy is unnatural. So when a woman knows that he can replace you, it becomes so easy. So easy. Mbona manyamaza?
Mimi nataka kwanza uniambie characteristics of a good man.
Characteristics of a good man. I feel like each and every one. Wewe uko na characteristics.
To the point.
No, the point is, do you know characteristics of a good woman?
Answer my question. Not answer a question with a question. Yes. Give me characteristics of a good man. Hivyo tu.
Can I tell you this? A good man is someone who puts your emotions, your interest up front when he is considering his. Because being a good man doesn't mean that he doesn't have his own needs. He doesn't care about his own needs. There's a difference between being a good man and being codependent. Being a codependent means what? You put the interest of a woman first, but you don't care about your interest. A good man is a man who thinks about his wife and always considers her woman and go through these things before afanye vitu zake.
What's your take about that?
Yeah, somehow yes.
Then you're good. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Now, what's your take on this issue? This lady did this kind of shit and mwanaume aka out kutoka, but nimesikia ukisema wewe unatafuta peace.
As much as PS, we are living in this world, in this era. Angeenda tafute option B.
That is short.
Jasema cheat.
What is option B?
What the fuck is option B?
He's a man. He can be polygamous. He's not cheating.
Oh, yeah, that's
polygamy. It's not cheating.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yes.
No,
you're not getting it.
But the problem is, you see, the only problem with polygamy, you can't go look for another woman if huna pesa tayari, because hata kama uwezi provide ukakuwa kwa nyumbani, mwingine ndio utaprovide.
Unajua, it's very rare.
Okay, one, it was so unfortunate. It happened hivyo ati hadi anaona bibi yake akikisiwa kwa parking lot and all that. That was so unfortunate. It was so bad. The lady was so mannerless.
I'll tell you this by the way.
So mannerless.
You know, hii kitu niliona is something somehow I experienced indirectly kiasi mimi. Nimekuja kurealize like women do not know how to handle a broke man. Neither do they know how to handle a rich man. There's a reason why they say that don't go chasing women, chase money, because you never lose women when they're chasing money.
Jen.
Because mimi mwenyewe mimi kuongelesha demo anakwambia hizo vitu kama wewe bana una pesa, sasa umekuja kuniambia nini? Nikamwambia of course I don't mind about that. You know why you are saying this? It's because you are broke. Can you date yourself? You are broke. You can't date a broke man like me and you're broke. You're just a useless human being. The good thing is, it was back then. Then we met another. Akakuja kugundua nimefanya investment zangu. Nikamwambia no. Lakini hiyo time
she was just a slave queen.
Kwa mtoto. Mimi niko hapa.
It's very hard. Wacha nikwambie. You know, we try to sugarcoat this kind of shit when they'll say that they can love anyone, hawapendi juu ya pesa. Fuck that shit. Women love people because of what you have made. A lot of them, majority, not even.
A man's value is the biggest contributor, or a value is what a woman will look at.
Yeah.
A woman will never love you for being a man. A man will love you because he believes you can give value to her. But a man will love you because you have a good character.
And I'll tell you,
he perceives you have a good character.
And hapo ndipo jina. Let me tell you one thing. When you say a woman is beautiful, you say a man is. I said it on another episode. You say a man is
handsome.
Handsome. So
it's hard.
It's handsome. Handsome. Handsome.
All right.
So it's not about the facial appearance. No, it's about you have something so that you can be loved.
Then when you get broke, the biggest when you have no money, the biggest punishment is not even your wife cheating. It's what you go through that period of even cheating. Because unakwambia mtu aje experience that kind of thing. Unajua what happened is most of those women who do like this are toxic women, because not like a woman who had a good father loves herself even ukikuwa broke.
Hata ukisema mambo ya father hapo
no, you see first no
first nature of a woman to disrespect a man the moment that
what happened is
the moment ameanza kukosa
somehow
when we're growing up we learned that men should be respected. That is obvious. Everybody has learned that from their home.
No,
can I ask you this, by the way? Maybe you're a very lucky person. Were you taught how to respect a man?
Yes.
By your mom?
Yes.
Then you are very lucky.
Then where did you learn that from? Or even your auntie, your grandmother?
No, let us ask this. Ukaketi ukaambia mwanaume hakigagi mdomo.
Hapana.
Mwanaume akisota.
Hakuniongelesha, I could just see it.
No, you see.
You just think
that is a friendship. Yako ulikuwa lucky. You see, like what I mean is sisi tumebeba speaker mwanamke si nuko ni yeye. Sasa hakuna wasichana wanaagwangwa. This how a man feel loved by less people. No, even if you feel so down, never is this voice. Kile walikuwa nafunzwa hivyo. So wasichana wa siku hizi hawajafunzwa hivyo. And to them, most women currently are emotional unavailable. When you're emotional available, you are not interested with bonds, emotional bonds. You're not interested in having a connection with someone. You're interested in what they can offer. And that's why you find many women who are gold diggers are not gold diggers by choice, by kutaka. It's an absence of a male figure that was not there. Because if you saw your dad, respect your mother. If you saw your mother, respect your dad. Even when he was broke. Do you think you raise your voice to your husband because he's broke? No. That's why unasema wewe huku hapo but ulisoma uliona. Sasa uwezi fanya vitu zingine. But watu wengi either hawakupata hiyo option because mimi walikuwa nakaa na mzazi mmoja. Na pia yule alikuwa karibu, alikuwa anatukana na bibi yake kama mtoto.
But now what do we do? Because we do not want another scenario.
Someone said it another day ukakasirika sana. We need to put accountability to women. We need to make sure that a man can say no to women.
Who hurt you?
No. You see, another
day, who hurt you?
Thank you for confirming I'm speaking the truth.
No.
Every time we speak a truth.
Every time we are discussing anything that women are involved, you're so bitter.
In terms of accountability, we see that I like women, by the way. And even most of my customers are women. The problem I have is the society have not pushed women to be accountable, because what happened to me? So if today I know as a woman, if I go drink alcohol, nifugue miguu, nimwagiliwe nipate mtoto, after 3 years, the government will give him mtoto babake. I will not, because the easiest way to punish a woman is through her kid.
Well, I feel when we come back to this case of this gentleman, I feel like, do you feel like, not even for me on my side, I would like to hear your POV, they call it POV, yeah? I would like to hear your POV, and I get to understand. Do you feel like he did the right thing? Angechukua watoto aende nao, toka tu alifanya
This
zaidi.
man,
Let me first forget to hear her.
This man had so many options. If I try maybe putting myself in his shoes, at least he had friends. Even if it's so hard for a man to open up with the young one and cheat, hey, that one is hard. He had a brother, or he was supposed to have somebody so close.
Do you know why?
I'm at the counseling, squeezy. I think mostly hizi hospitali zetu za government nani free.
No,
huyo amuju. Ni 300.
Na maybe imepanda by Jan nilikuwa nimeconfirm sasa nimepanda maybe.
Yeah, me left ikiwa free.
No, iko 300%.
Okay. Wacha tuseme
100 ya nini ya barua. And then kuna 200 ya session sasa, which is very affordable.
Hiyo ni affordable. As much hange provide, unajua huyo hamujui, angene tu open up, amwambie. Secondly, I think huyu mwanaume kulikuwa na shida nyingine isipokuwa hiyo ya ku disrespectiwa because ameenda.
Can I speak by the way? Asiko baya. What I know about this relationship is the woman, unajua anasiko baya by the way, wanawake wengi nasiko baya.
Kwanza enda direct to huyu mwanaume.
See, what I would say is wanawake wengi wako hivyo. So what happened is, unajua like there's a reason why people say it's good to test a woman through puberty. How she survive through puberty, unaona? Ndio mna complain ati in Kenya watu wanamwakili ni wajika sana, wanakutest your wife material by how you can survive puberty. Sasa hizi tuangalie nani Mustafa. Amekuwa kiditi wanawake wengi sana. Kuna mwanamke mmoja ako hapo. The case ya Mustafa inatufunza kitu moja. Always test your woman with how she can survive with you in terms of puberty and scarcity.
Allow me to laugh at that. Yeah. Because at the moment this man gets money, there's a high chance he will not stick with you. Hiyo kwanza hakuna mtu anafaa wacha nimalizie.
Hiyo sikatai.
Yeah. Is it true? There is a very high chance. If you stick around a broke man, ati ndio mumu a develop go ahead mbele yako, there's a high chance this man will not stick with you.
You see, I'm not talking
Trust
about
me.
that. Yeah, of course. You know,
trust me.
First of kuna kitu moja nasema hapa. Na that's what I want to discuss. There's a different approach here. Mambo. Hata mwanamke. You know, when you have you meet, kuna shida inakujaga sometimes. Based on our economic status, you may become our type. But when we are in excess of money and everything,
you stop being my type. Yeah. You develop a new type.
By the way, any man who rescued a woman who had a lot of problems, unachukua dem kwa study, unakafuza university, kanasema kanapata kazi. What happens in many cases?
Mtu anapata class type yake, we call it type.
Unaona, generally kwanza
so hiyo ni nature.
99% of women will do that.
But most of them, you know, women, most of us go back and remember the great things that have happened.
You see,
we had a case, by the way.
Who had one of you?
Let me tell you, we had a case here where we were discussing about the gentleman mwenye ni mechanic, amesomesha dem, amekuwa, was he doing law ama accounting? Na sasa juu amemsomesha college, amemaliza, anamwambia by the way, me I don't feel like I can hang out with you because unakuja kwa bed ukinuka oil. But akimsomesha hakuwa nasikia hii oil inanuka.
You see, kuna kitu kuja kusoma by the way. When you're looking for a partner, there's one thing inakujaga by the way. Nimekuja kusoma.
By the way, what you say, the ladies will never take responsibility.
Yes. Of course, I would agree with her. But you see, now the problem is most women are spoiled brats. That's why they don't take accountability. You know, one of the
men too, but then these days, men.
Let us be sincere. The biggest trait of a toxic person is lack of accountability. True or false?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking.
So what happened is, let's say usiangalia tati ukipata pesa atakuacha, because there's a problem. Sometimes you rescue people, not love them. Sometimes it's not good to marry someone when he has chini sana, because you might be rescuing them. They might love you because they are wanataka food. and security, not because
The
they love you.
shelter.
That's why I say that sometimes it's good to marry a woman with her own money, because a woman with her own money, she will not love you because she's a point of scarcity. She will love you because she loves you, not because you're jack.
Yeah. So
She still love you because
vijana
she
wachaneni
needs-
kwenda kukimbiza
she needs
msichana
to save
hana
her money,
pesa.
yes.
Hauna pesa na unakimbiza msichana hana pesa. Why? What the fuck are you doing, bro?
The only woman you can marry bila pesa na kupenda zaidi, especially I guess I said by the when you see women cheating, when you see women saying they don't want to marry, it's because they never had a good father figure and a perfect couple at home. They're like a dad and mother who respected each other and showed love in together. No, because sili nakujaga hapa. If your dad and mom were so happy as a couple, why would you not want happiness like your father and mom? No, that's why I say that when you see women cheating, yes, as a woman cheating, we can blame her, but it's a problem of men in the society. When women are cheating more, it's because the men who are to teach these kids or these daughters accountability were not there, because accountability and self-control is taught by your father. So when you see a woman going excessively on some things, sikutaka is acting out of lack of self-love and lack of father's love.
Now I need you to answer this question. I asked.
Nilikuwa tunaongea baba hii bwana amepeana POV ya huyu mama sasa. Sasa mimi nakupea yangu sasa.
Sasa do you feel like the gentleman did the right thing?
Mimi kwangu I say one is the best thing because akishukua watoto he makes us Joana pesa. Unaona? And sometimes unajiangalia unasema yeye ako na pesa zake na provide watoto. Na mimi nikishukua watoto nitaenda kukomboa nyumba hii. For the sake of the kids. You know, I have come to understand why our parents used to say, sometimes we stick together because of the kids. I have come to understand, by the way, marriage is not about ourselves, it's about our kids.
Me, I'll never stick in a marriage with the kids.
No, stick up, by the way. When they said that, we interpreted that it's a toxic behavior. But what it meant is, sometimes your dad might want to beat your mom, but because he knows beating you in front of beating your mom in front of you will destroy your mental health. So you see, for the sake of the kids, I will not do it. For the sake, because once you are separate with your mom, instead of working together and see this marriage work, I'm hurting you as a kid because for you don't understand the dynamics of adults. It will affect you. If your mama kept telling you are silly boy, I'll tell you this, by the way, you attract women who will make you feel silly.
I'll tell you one thing.
The same thing to our daughter, and the father used to tell her, women in Mjika.
But this is all I'll give as a takeaway. Out there, we're not winding up, we're still going to talk. Like, I don't feel like any man should be in marriage or in a relationship simply because of the kids. Just imagine, guys, if we are together, I just stay in that marriage because of the kids. Do you know hata watoto watakuwa na peace? Simply because for you to give kids peace, you must first of all have that peace.
Now, what I said is, I agree with what you're saying. What I'm saying is, for the sake of the kid, can you try to... No, you see, for the sake of the kid, can you too stop looking... You see, like, most women have one problem.
But why should I hide it and hide it and I'm hurting?
No, let me show you this, by the way.
That's what I'm telling you.
First, kuna kitu Tamara anapenda kusema kwa sana, and I agree with him. That marriages do not work, relationships do not work.
Yeah.
It's people who make them work. You see, when I say it for the sake of the kid is, for the sake of the kid, stop being so selfish. Stop being so selfish, because anytime a relationship is not working, it's one partner being so selfish and lacking accountability. The moment you have empathy towards your partner, the moment you first concentrate on, am I making my partner happy? You solve things. You go listen to a therapist. They will tell you, you go for a therapy. You listen to those therapists, they will always tell you one thing. The biggest approach of solving any problem in the relationship or marriage is telling these couples accountability. For the sake of the kid, please, can you both of you work together? Ask yourself, why can't we get peace? And we came together in one bed. Ukanifungulia miguu, nikakumwagilia tukapata mtoto. For the sake of now, that can we have peace?
Maybe they were drunk.
Unaona? You see, whether it was
Maybe they were drunk.
I know someone alipata mtoto hivyo. Do that. Mara ya kwanza before ajuane wakapata. But for the sake of the kid, those guys have maintained according to they are not together. but they have very
They are
good
cooperating.
very good and
Cooperating without dramas.
Yeah, true.
That is wonderful.
You see, no, then nakwambia, you see, I wrote that huyo jamaa took that issue of for the sake of my kid. Let me be present in my kid's life because my mistake and my wife, my lady, and mimi tulifanya makosa, si mtoto alifanya makosa. And tukemtoa if you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So mimi nasema, that's why I say like, I would allow even abortion. Because once mtoto amezaliwa, please for the sake of the kid try to work together. Even if you don't have to do it together, have this way of dealing with this.
But hata huyu mwanaume aligo far na yeye sana.
No.
Hakuwa anajua ule ni boyfriend wa gari. Stick na huko na yeye ajaribu kujicompose. Kwani how do you think men feel tukijua you have a commode na there?
You know,
na tunajua everything na mnakuja hapa tunawapokea both hands. Mbona hamwezi fanya hivyo?
See now the problem is, let me tell you this by the way. You know even how a man is so hard for a man to say that my wife is cheating. Because my wife is cheating is seen as a weakness of a man, not a weakness of a woman.
Yeah, sure.
No, the next thing is
but mbona mimi nikisema my man is cheating,
the problem
inakaa
is
the same, inakaa.
No, it's different by the way.
Why?
Because in many cases,
Tusiseme ya polygamy hapo.
no, you see what happened is when you are cheating, your husband is cheating, sometimes you can associate to say, yeah, experience his polygamy nature. See wewe ati mko na ubaya unaona. But when a woman cheats, you know why women cheat? Most of the problem with cheating is most women will cheat wakati wana ovulate. So they have made a choice of I want a son or a daughter, but I made a choice that I cannot give you a son or a daughter. That's why it's so painful. The next thing is you cheating means a man is weak to a society in general.
But
the next thing is first of all,
because the moment nikisema bwanangu ananicheat, what is the first thing I'm told? Umenona, agasifanyi, agafanyi.
First of all, talk about the society now. But right now, we change. No.
Hey.
Also, wanaenda bash, you're going for party outing, you're out. Unapatana msee, and in fact, the first day you meet him,
hata mjuani, hata ujui anaitwa huyu.
No,
amekwambia tu anaitwa
na ujui kama akona bibi sasa.
Amekwambia anaitwa Alex. Jina tu Alex, hata ujui jina ingine na ingine.
Sisemi about that by the way. Nasema when a woman have made a decision to cheat on you. You see, even if it was a mistake, a foolish woman will expose herself in a place where they can cheat. You can't go to a place where the police stop. Unapitia barabara katikati ukijua chances za kupigwa na gari ni high. So a woman who is smart will never risk herself or put herself in a situation that can make her cheat. It's common sense.
I'm not
Kama vile tulisema, a woman who is smart will not get mtoto ovyo. She knows.
Yeah.
A reckless woman will.
Yeah, now as we wind up, what's your takeaway point regarding this story?
It's high time men love themselves.
Okay.
It's high time.
Repeat it once.
It's high time. Actually, it's high time men love themselves. It's high time men to think they have, not to think, but to remember they have a life outside marriage, outside work, outside love, outside good sex. They have a life.
No,
they need self-care, self-love.
Do you feel like men has been neglected in the society?
As much as they're neglected, men also neglect themselves. Yes. Yes, you neglect yourselves at times.
I'll give you the point to talk about. How? Tell us how.
You comfortably know some shit very well that if you do this, shit tageuka. Like, unajua so much this woman is messing me mentally. Na bado unaenda kwake. You have an option. It's high time wache kufikiria watu watasema I had a failed marriage. Siku hizi kwanza ukiwa na udaku wacha niite 411. Haiwezi take more than 7 days. Watu wanaiongelelea for less than 7 days inaisha. So kaeni wale wanaume wa my peers watasema my marriage failed. Allow them to have to discuss you for less than 7 days. After 7 days, they will start admiring you. Aya. Kumbe alijitoka hiyo ngori. Sasa he's a stable man. He can smile. He looks good. Unajua looking good si kupiga luku na ukapeace tu kenye uko peaceful. It flows.
What you think about
I would say this. I would agree with her idea of self-love. But I would say this, by the way, this man is generally anaweza kuwa kona hiyo watu wanasema, but what happened is there's a woman in a toxic relationship na anashindwa kutoka. Never tell someone, mbona ufikiri utoke, unaona? Because what happened is, no, you don't have to go back because you had said that earlier. What happened is, niko gatama board. They want to move out, but they don't know how to move out, by the way. Sikutaka, by the way. Unaona kama wewe amevumilia for long mpaka akamove on, unaona? But atakwambia he had tried so many times, by the way. Na first kama wewe kuna toxic relationship, you notice kitu moja. You always thought you want to go, but unaenda ku move on, unakumbuka the good thing you had, unajaribu kufanya. Let me try to see if it will work.
Lastly, kutoka inakuanga so hard, si uongo. It's hard.
But try, that's the point I would say.
Try the best. Toka tu, just toka and start seeing another side of life. Wachana sana you umetoka, start focusing on something else. I know it's hard.
But ile kutoka inakuanga, if you manage to have, you are taught self-love as a kid, utatoka haraka sana. But the problem is those people who get in that situation is people who never shown how to love themselves as a kid. So they feel they are inadequate. They are chasing a woman who is emotionally unavailable because the woman, the mother, and the father were absent. They were inconsistent in terms of giving emotional support. That's why they're in that situation.
Nevertheless.
Try to move out.
Just try to move.
I would agree with you.
As we wind up, I'll just say this. You know, we can say all this shit is revolving around father figure, not having a complete family, but I'll say one thing. All this shit in a bring you up because a lot of us, we don't want to date our friends. We want to date people who we don't know. Because I feel like if you don't someone who you don't know, you'll end up utakamkumjulia kwa relationship. Date a friend.
Can I tell you this, by the way? Nasiko ubaya.
But friends turn to be enemies.
Can I tell you this, by the way? I don't want to expose myself, but I would say this. The woman who I ever dated who was toxic in my life, because this was a toxic girlfriend. She was a very close friend for me for a very long time.
What?
Yeah, because a friend is a friend. They will never show you the real character. By the way, unaona kama huyu si rafiki yako, kuna vitu mingi sana ujue mkaza complete utajua.
So guys, till next time guys, we love you and make sure you keep it at E24 News and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our content so that each and every time we post something new, unakuwa alerted. Till next time, I'm your guy. I will always be your guy. First, before.
Yes.
Adios.